Hello, my name is Joseph, and I'm going to be taking you through a multi-ball virtual demo today. What this is a very short video on what the multi-ball is, what it really can give you, and how it can actually help in your facility or location depending on where you're at. So, behind me are two multi-ball systems. We have the MultiBall Mini and we have the MultiBall Club. We have another size which is called the MultiBall Pro, and then three LED versions, the MultiBall LED Mini, the MultiBall LED Club, and now, which is new so far, LED Fold. These three systems are event systems, whereas the projector systems behind me are fixed installations. So, what is the multi-ball? The multi-ball is a stainless steel metal frame. This has sensors inside that act as a form of net, so that anything that then impacts on the wall is taken up by the system. So this is the basic premise of all the games. You play tennis, you play football or soccer from the US, frisbee, hockey, it doesn't really matter. As long as something hits the wall, you're good to go. We do have a motion tracking camera as well. So up top there, you can see is the multi-ball console. This is where the camera is, the computer is, the loudspeakers. This is where you connect the projector to via HDMI and also electricity. This is the heart of the system, that's the console. Anything around that is always protected by stainless steel. This system has a 5-year warranty on top of that as well. It is a sports system. We want you to enjoy yourself. We want you to be in a bright environment. As you see here, I have lights shining on me. We have windows open always. This is what the system is meant to be. So it's not a controlled lighting environment. We use completely different technology that is completely unique to what our system is, to be allowing this sort of environment and this sort of sports treatment. So, projectors. System is obviously connected to a projector via HDMI cable. This projector can be any projector, so obviously this is not something that has super high-tech stuff inside. It is a standard projector, lamp-based or laser-based, doesn't really matter, although laser-based would just be proving to be more useful in the long run, so this is the system we would recommend. This projector can be warped, so this is something we recommend. You can completely adjust the screen, you can just warp it around so you can see the multi-ball mini in my background. The projector is way off to the side, but the image is still standing. This gives you the flexibility, okay, you can put the projector side to side, you can really mess with that. If you need help with that, please just reach out to us and I can give you the best recommendation of where to place the projector, anything you need. Cool. That's already it with the hardware. It's a very simple system. That means it's not very difficult to learn and therefore also not very difficult to install. It is complicated within the software and our side, but on your side as the admin, super free and super easy to use. So, system. As you can see, projector system, I have a little bit of a shadow. All I need to do to interact with the system is to walk up, touch the screen, and therefore swap around the folder. As I mentioned earlier, this system detects everything that you throw at it. It's just any ball, hand, anything. So you can have 15 people use this at once as well, and it would be a standard touch screen. What we're gonna show is, of course, that this system shows multiple games. We have many different games from training, education, from arcade-style children's games to more competitive side, but we'll start with tennis. So, I'm going to be using a tennis racket, of course. I'm gonna be using a softball, as you see here. But as I mentioned before, you can use any ball. So if you want to use a standard tennis ball, feel free. This is something that you source locally. We don't ship this out in any way. We do sell these if you'd like them, but it's only up to you. So as you can see, it just says hit the wall to start. It is as simple as I hit the wall to start. This game I'm specifically choosing for this video because it shows the level of accuracy that we have. Obviously, I am not the greatest tennis player, but the whole idea is to try and get the targets as central as possible instead of course, missing. The more central you get, the higher percentage you have, and at the end of the game, it'll show you exactly where you hit every single individual target. If I miss and I hit the net, of course, it gives me a little bit cool of an animation, but the whole idea is that it's also 3D. So you see the game warps itself depending on where I am standing, going side to side. So it uses a motion tracking camera a little bit, it uses the sensors built into the frame a lot, and it just tries to help you essentially train. So we're gonna wait until that timer runs out, and then I'll show you the end screen. Cool, so the round has finished. As we can see here, every single white dot is a targeted system. So this is exactly where I hit the ball onto the screen. I have a max combo of 4. It tells me how many hits I made, how many I missed, and then therefore also my hit accuracy. So far in my small session I played, it was a 50% hit accuracy, meaning of course I did okay. I could have done better. But the whole key to this is to see every white dot. This is showing you that the ball, wherever it hits, it's 100% accurate. That's what the whole idea of this is. This is a competitive system at the same time as a fun, casual system for kids. Going back to the main menu. So there's a menu here off to the side. This is currently being shown clearly because, of course, it's the end screen. It would be usually hidden as a little bit of an arrow. All I have to do is tap that and then the menu opens. I can control the volume, turning it up to make it very loud, therefore that is a painful sound. Or I can take it down and take it down to normal. So I can go really loud, I can go really quiet depending on the environment I'm in. You don't really need to attach additional speakers. This is what the system is for. It does have enough power to be able to take care of itself. If you'd like to attach additional speakers, feel free. There's an also output for that. I can always resume the game, I can restart the game, and I can change the game as per normal. It's just as simple as, okay, I may have not been happy with my run, I can pause it and restart it, there we go. We're gonna go back to the main menu and show off a different game. So we've shown off a little bit of a training game. Now we're gonna go to a more arcade style, for fun game called Monster Match. This game is very similar to one you may have seen before. It's a game to enjoy for children, to have fun, to just have them go at it for a little while and just to enjoy themselves and tire themselves out. This is something that is used a lot in events or any sort of indoor playgrounds, any sort of training facilities as well, because it's just an endless flow of game. So we have a lot of monsters on the wall. All I'm gonna do is hit the ball on the wall to continue, and the colors will therefore explode. Very simple premise. Orange, I'll just get rid of this one so far. If I hit the greens around it explode as well. If I hit the orange around it explode as well. This game lasts 1 minute, standard practice. If I have 10 kids playing this at once or just going crazy, then they're just gonna be extremely exhausted by the end of it, but therefore also having a lot of fun. This power up, of course, is the present. Everything new that comes down is yellow, and now that's when the kids go crazy and just enjoy themselves. Other than that, we have a massive amount of games. We have 50 plus. I recommend going on our website under products and then applications or games. This is where you can see 17-second videos of every single one of our games. Just feel free to explore it. There's a lot there to see, and we're always going to be updating it with new content. Every time a new game comes out, it gets released on there. This system can be customized a lot. So the games that we have and the games that we will release as well can be swapped out. Assets completely swapped out. All those monsters you just saw can be completely changed for different assets. Colors can be changed. Logos can be put in there. The whole assets for the monsters themselves can be put into completely products, so like shoes or drinks or anything you'd like, just by online. Just a simple thing called a asset flip interface. This is a very easy tool to use. It's something that you can use yourself. You don't need to have any programming experience. You don't need to have any experience designing it whatsoever. As long as you have a image file, you can swap it out online. The whole system can therefore be changed in color. You can change the logos. You can change the games themselves. These individual folders you can completely change out as well. If you don't want to have this training folder, for example, just hide it in the MultiBall admin and put your own games in your own folder. All right, so that was the virtual demo. If you have any questions or if you need a quote, anything you need, reach out to us, go on our website. We have many ways that you can get into contact with us. Simply let us know. I look forward to seeing you. Speak soon. Bye-bye.